Good afternoon, everybody, and thank you for joining us for another supply chain Facebook Live event here at CPS Energy. My name is Ryan Hogue. I'm the Director of Procurement here at CPS, and I am really excited to share the screen today with an excellent panel. We're all ready to share some helpful information with you about some supplier opportunities here at CPS Energy. Supporting our panels that you can now see, I do want to also note that we have Mr. Adrian Garcia behind the scenes. He'll be helping guide us through some of the different screens as we share some of this information. So let's go ahead and get started. Our agenda today includes instructions for registering as a vendor here at CPS Energy. If you're not registered with us, please be sure to do so. This is a critical first step in doing business with us as a supplier. We'll also be sharing our current and upcoming bid opportunities here at CPS Energy. We'll walk through how to access the current bid postings in our new supplier management system. And then last, we have a very special guest from the Maestro Entrepreneur Center, who's here to talk to everyone today about a new initiative for addressing equity in our entrepreneurial landscape that they will have to offer in partnership with the city of San Antonio here soon. So all exciting stuff. So first, we will begin today with Alyssa Ramos, our Supplier Development Coordinator here at CPS Energy. She will first share a little bit about what she does and then provide some valuable instructions on how and why to register as a new vendor with CPS Energy. So Alyssa, why don't you take it away?
Hi, thank you, Ryan. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Alyssa Ramos, and I'm the Supplier Development Coordinator with CPS Energy. So pretty much what I do is help getting vendors registered in our vendor database, and also do a lot of outreach to small and minority women business vendors. So I'm going to briefly go over how to get registered with CPS Energy, and it'll be kind of high level, but I'll give you our contact information if you have any questions after. So to get registered as a vendor, it is online, and you would go to cpsenergy.com. You would go to our Work With Us tab. That's at the top of the page. You would go under the link that says Procurement and Suppliers. And on the right side of that, there's a link that says Register as a Supplier. When you click on that, it'll take you to our Supplier Development page. So our Supplier Development page has information on how to get registered. On the left side, it will have the helpful links about economic development, contract services, helpful numbers. And when you go to that page, it'll also have our supplier registration portal. When you go to that supplier registration portal, that's where you're gonna get registered as a vendor. And I do want to note that that is different than the portal that you would use to get registered to view bid opportunities. We do have two separate portals, so I just wanted to take note of that. But this is the first step to get registered. It is important that you fill out all the information on there. It'll ask you for basic business information. It'll ask you for your remittance information. It'll ask you for your contact information, any type of past experience that you've had. And it's important to go through this page too, and to get registered under your services and products that you can provide to CPS Energy. And that's important to get registered under that, because that's how you'll get contacted if we have any upcoming bid opportunities. It's important to put a good email address on there, and we do advise that you put an email address on there that can be accessed by various people, just so that there's no opportunities that are missed. But this is just kind of a quick overview of what it would ask you for. If you scroll down a little bit, you'll see a link to our spreadsheets for our non-stock listings, our service listings, and our product group listings. And that'll be kind of a guide for you. So if you have any questions like on what you should get registered under, it'll have all the listings that are on there that you could access. So that's just a quick overview. Again, if you have any questions, you could always contact us at our phone number is 210-353-2474, or you could email us at supplierdevelopment@cpsenergy.com. And I'll go ahead and hand it back to you, Ryan. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Alyssa. Really appreciate that information. And just to reiterate what she said for our audience, all this information is available on our website. And definitely, if you have any questions, reach out to the contact information she shared, which is Supplier Development at cpsenergy.com or 210-353-2474. Next up, we have Miranda Clary. Miranda is one of our procurement agents here at CPS Energy, and I'll let her introduce herself and share a little bit about what she does before she gets into the current and upcoming bid opportunities we have here at CPS Energy. Miranda?
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Miranda Clary. As Ryan said, I'm a procurement agent on our services team. So I work with a few different business areas within our company to help procure the services contracts that they need. I facilitate the solicitation process and things like that. So I'll go ahead and start with some of the current bid opportunities that we have posted on our supplier management system. So if you go to our main webpage and you go to the Work With Us tab, and then you can click the Bid Opportunities tab right there on the left, and that will take you to our new portal. So if you scroll down a little bit, Adrian, to the Bid Opportunities section, you'll see a button that says View Active Bid Opportunities. So that has a list of all the current solicitations that we have open. So as you can see, we have a few that are actually due this week. So those are supply and delivery for 345 kV voltage current transformers, traffic control services, installation of underground infrastructure facilities. And so then moving on, we have a few that are currently open that are due in June. So we have endpoint detection and response, space planning and move management software. We have real estate appraisal and expert testimony services. We have UED, joint trench gas and electric service installation. We're also looking for electrical substation civil site work and general civil construction services. And lastly, we are looking for supply and delivery of AVR medium voltage switching devices. So we'll go ahead and click on one of the open opportunities. Adrian, if you'll go to the real estate, you can click the link there for the opportunity to open it up. And so you'll see a brief overview of the opportunity, but to see more detailed information and the bid documents, you will need an account to log into the system. So yes, as you can see, you can scroll down, Adrian, to the description. Those are some of the preliminary details that you are able to view. And if you'll scroll all the way back up to the top, you'll see a button that says View Options to Continue. So if you click on that button, it'll give you a few different options to either sign in, create an account, or if you're not sure if you have an account, you can look that up and that'll take you to whatever screen is appropriate for your situation, and you can either create an account or log in to be able to successfully view the details for the bid opportunity that you are interested in. So that is just a brief overview of our current opportunities that are listed on our portal, and I'll also give you an overview of some of the upcoming opportunities that we will be posting in the near future. So for our services category, we will soon be looking for a firm to engineer, procure, and construct a new substation. We will also be looking for equipment rentals such as heavy machinery, backup generators, pumps, and compressors. We'll also be looking for underground infrastructure and installation, transmission line installation services, bottled water supply services, air compressor maintenance services for our power generation team, and then high voltage test equipment parts and services. We also have a couple of commodity purchases that we will be needing to make in the near future. So we'll be looking for various step voltage regulators. And for our fleet, we'll be looking for large equipment units to include large aerials, also compact construction equipment. And then finally, for our power plants, we will be looking for baghouse filters and hardware. So as I mentioned, those are some upcoming opportunities that will be posted to the portal that we just viewed. And so that's a little bit about what we have going on in our bid opportunities. So I'll turn it back over to Ryan.
All right. Thank you, Miranda, for sharing that information with our viewers. I know it really helps everyone tuning in to know what's coming up on the horizon here in procurement. Our last speaker is a special guest today from the Maestro Entrepreneur Center. Leslie Rangel is their programs director. She has been with Maestro since October and is passionate about creating equity for San Antonio's small business community. And prior to Maestro, she served as a program coordinator for St. Mary's School of Law's Center for Legal and Social Justice. Leslie, thanks so much for joining us today, and take it away. The floor is yours.
Thank you, Ryan, and I want to send a special thank you to CPS Energy. Y'all have been amazing partners with us in trying to make these opportunities and resources available to our small business community. And so first, I'll go ahead and start with Maestro Entrepreneur Center. We opened in 2016, and we focus on 3 pillars: incubation, acceleration, and connection. And so at our location, if you haven't been down here, you should, now that things are opening back up, make a trip and come in and see our facilities. We're located on South Laredo Street in the Produce Row is what it's known for. But we offer co-working space that includes shared receptionists, on-site notaries. We are located in a hub zone, so you know, if you office with us, you will get that federal certification. But what we really are aiming to do is provide resources for our small businesses, and that includes access to mentors and also access to your peers. In the small business world, a lot of it is relying on each other. And so for that purpose, we have on our website what's called Buy Local, Grow SA. And so if you see in the right-hand corner, there is the Buy Local button. So this is something that you can register for. We have what's called Friday forecasts once a month, and we invite different partner agencies to share their procurement opportunities. CPS is always a very helpful partner with that initiative, and they've presented several times and kept us abreast of the opportunities. If you look at our main page right now, we are currently going through a pivot and a transition here at Maestro Entrepreneur Center. And so we really want to make sure that we're focusing on our community's needs. So what is it that small businesses need from us? And so we've created a survey there on the blue icon. If you could please take the time and fill it out and let us know what it is that you need from us. We really want to make sure that we are really filling a need and addressing gaps in partner resources. So that is one thing that you can do to help us out. But I'm so happy to be here this morning to announce our new initiative with the City of San Antonio. Well, we will be starting what's called the Embracing Entrepreneurial Equity program. And this is largely to address some of the inequities in our communities, and especially the after effects of the pandemic, right? And so we will be selecting 10 small businesses to receive up to $20,000. There will be some requirements. You will have to go through a 10-week training process similar to our accelerator program, but really based on what your business needs to take it to the next level, right? We want to make sure that we're able to assist you. This program is not limited to second stage businesses. It is also available to startups and mature businesses. So please, we have not released the application yet. We are finalizing it with the city. And once we do, if you register for our either Buy Local initiative or our newsletter, or just follow us on social media, you'll be one of the first ones to know when it does open. And the application will be open for 2 weeks after the initial launch date. So we're really excited for that. And some of our core programming includes, I talked a little bit about mentoring. We also have our regular accelerator program in the fall. We have our youth entrepreneur program that we will be pivoting as well. And we'd like to have it in person in the fall. So that is in the works already. So that's really what we have going on. And I'd like to thank you all for joining this special presentation. And I'd like to thank CPS Energy for hosting and giving us this space to talk about what's going on in our community.
Thank you, Leslie, for joining us. It's been our pleasure, and really appreciate the partnership as we move forward. Thank you so much. That pretty much wraps us up. We really appreciate everyone joining us today and giving us a few minutes of your afternoon. We look forward to seeing you at our next Supply Chain Facebook Live event a few weeks from now. And we ask that you all please stay safe and hope to see you next month. Thank you all and have a wonderful afternoon. Thanks.